As you know by now, schools have started and the time available to work out is very little for our students. And this is true for many people around the world. So, this is where I got inspiration how to actually have a great physique without having that much time to work out. I have tried most of the techniques I will mention here, but I have to say most of the things I'll say are observations from some of my friends that tried this advice on they saw online and actually saw an incredible improvement. Now, working out, especially if you are relatively advanced, does require time. All the 45 minutes is optimal bullshit they tell you. Yeah, no. You have to go 4 or 5 times a week to the gym and you'll see your friends there. You'll most likely have to spend around 1.5 hours or even more. And well, this is even true if you're doing it at home. There are many distractions lying around your phone. You will probably be procrastinating a lot too, so this makes it even worse. I ain't gonna sit here and say don't talk to your friends or don't procrastinate at all, as you ain't going to accumulate any benefit from that. Instead, what I am going to say is how to make the workouts as short as possible but as effective as possible. Now, some of my friends were influenced by videos about this Mike Mengers guy. You probably heard of him. He's the meth bodybuilder using meth as pre-workout. Now, this technique is questionable, I have to say, but well, one thing he did had is an incredible physique with working out very few hours. Around 2 hours a week, I think, I'm not sure though. And some of my friends, inspired by this, actually started adopting more of his style, doing fewer sets than usual with incredible intensity. A friend case study in particular is a dude that goes to the gym for like 4 months. He started off incredibly skinny, and in 4 months, he has put on around 10 kilos, 22 pounds, and most of it is muscle. And he has also gotten ridiculously stronger over the time. He had a great training partner that had done some actual research, and he adopted an incredible training style. I observed him when he was working out yesterday. What he did was 2 sets on each exercise, but with incredible intensity, going past failure and doing drop sets, or coming down for a little, then continuing to do reps, or even doing half reps, depending on the exercise. And he has the fastest growth I've seen in my life, basically. For me to reach the point he is now didn't take me just 3 or 4 months, it took me like 8 months. And yep, I didn't train as effectively as I could. This is so true. But what I also saw is that he didn't waste that much time. I'd say aim to do around 6 exercises a day. Ideally, you could do a push pull legs, and if you're particularly advanced, put in a strength day and try to do 2 sets or maybe 1 set, but I wouldn't really recommend it, to true failure. Have in your mind that you don't have another chance. So for this to work out, you have to push yourself incredibly hard. But what I've seen is that you can spend around 10 minutes in exercise, which might be actually a lot, more like 8 minutes or 7 minutes, and In 6 exercises, this will probably get you under an hour. Instead of doing like 3 to 4 sets, which would go to like 1.5 or maybe even 2 hours. I don't think you will have any less gains in that case, if not more, which is debatable, and I'm not a scientist. But I know bro science, and in bro science terms, you will get a sick pump and have huge gains. So you should try it out. If you work out at home, this is also true. Try to do few sets with incredible intensity. In my opinion, it is easier to just focus 10 minutes and do great intensity than keep on doing 2 hours workout with your phone on standby. This shit is pretty hard to do. So, you don't really have to also work out many times a week. These 7 times a week, no rest days, 6 times a week doesn't really have any benefit. If you're a beginner, around 3 times a week is fine. And for me, I work out 4 times a week. I might actually go for 5, but 4 is more than enough, especially for how demanding my workouts are. And yep, this is pretty much it. Don't get carried over by the volume advice. You don't have to do 4 sets and 1 million drop sets. Stick to the basics, 5 to 6 exercises with max intensity. Work out for even under an hour and 3 to 4 times a week. What I have to say is that if you're a beginner, chances are you don't know the exercise is good enough and your body is not ready for this. You should take some time to go easier and learn the form correctly because you could seriously injure yourself. I, for example, had done some pretty serious damage in my wrists since I trained like an absolute dickhead for a good like 3 months. So, this is it. Peace.